Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. I want to talk about a new show called The Pop Game. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. Hey guys, again, like I said, thanks for clicking on this. This is going to be my review for season 1, episode 1 of The Pop Game. This is a new reality show. It's about Timberland. Yes, Timberland. Empire Music, Timberland. Missy Elliott, Timberland. Nelly Furtado, Timberland. That Timberland. So Timberland is actually assembled. It's 5. They are all internet sensations, and they come from different parts of the country, and he is actually bringing them in, and they're going to compete for a contract with him and his label MMG, which is the Mosley Music Group. He has assembled a team. It's 2 execs and 2 techs and himself. And the very first thing that we actually see, we meet the kids. And they're kids. They really are. They go from the ages of like 13 to 17. So we meet the kids first. The first one, and then he had to perform. They performed for him. Ian is the first little boy. He's 15. He's from Texas. And he actually is there. I think they're in LA. But he's there in LA staying with his manager, which is a female. He's living with her. So she is really invested herself into him, and she's getting together. And I seen right away why she was so invested in him. He's very, very good. He has that pop star look. He has the little bob with the shaved sides. Good looking kid. Totally has the pop star look. He plays a ukulele. He plays a guitar. He plays piano. Very talented. So I said, okay, let's see. He did his little thing. He did an original song, so he writes music as well. Did a original song that he wrote on a ukulele, and he literally killed it. He killed it, and he had never performed before a live audience before that time. He's always done things on YouTube or whatever on his little camera. So he absolutely killed it, and Timberland was really impressed with him. The next little girl, her name is Madison. I forget how old Madison is. I want to say she's like 15. But she sang an Ariana Grande song. She does have a high range. You can see it right away. She was very nervous. She's a pretty girl. Again, every last one of these children have that pop look. They got the look. All of them got the package. They have that look, you know. She vocally, she's a little shaky and a little nervous. You know, you can work on that. And she lacks stage presence, but talented nonetheless. And she got pipes. She does have pipes. She just got to learn what to do with them. She's actually there with her mom. She's a momager. So she was there. Then the next is a little girl named Crave Tay. So she named herself Crave Tay. She's 15. Her mother is there with her. She is a momager as well. Her mother's name is Deneen. I'll tell you right from the door, we're going to have a problem with Crave Tay and her mama. They from Atlanta. Both are very arrogant, and both have a mean girl spirit, okay? You've seen it right away. And Crave Tay is actually not as good as what she thinks she is. She literally described herself as the next Rihanna. You're not. The one thing they saw, yes, she does have swag with the way she dresses and the way she carries herself. She definitely has stage presence, but her vocals are nowhere near where they need to be. She's very pitchy. But, you know, again, pitch they can work on, but I don't think that's the only problem. I just don't think she And I guess she could actually be. I guess she could be made to be the next Rihanna because Rihanna's not the strongest vocalist. But I think that's a one-time shot. I just think that whole Rihanna thing. Rihanna is who she is. We ain't gonna get another one of them. She just, lucked out, fell into a spot where she was supposed to be. But the little girl, definitely marketable, but that attitude gotta go. Like I just halfway through the program, I had enough of Deneen and Craig Tay already. Their confessionals are nasty. They should be on some of that Atlanta housewife shit. They were very much given that. Real shady and down talking about other people. All you ever heard anybody else say is they were comparing themselves and say, well, I think that child's going to be my most competition. Oh, we're so similar. That's going to be my competition. But Craig Tate, they ain't good as me. I came here to win. Yeah, she's very much that way. Got on my nerves. Anyway, next we got Grant. Grant is complete. Like I think of all of them, Grant is one that just don't need no work whatsoever. Him and Ian, I think Ian's going to take some time to get comfortable. Grant is just he's ready to be marketed. But he's 17, good looking kid, plays a guitar. He's tall, tall kid. He's from Missouri. He is a dadinger. His dad is with him. And his dad is like a probably around my age. Probably a little bit younger than me. He's probably a little younger than me. Dad ain't bad looking either, but yeah, Grant writes his own songs as well, plays the guitar. Real good. He's real good. I think he's like ready to just market right away. Then we have a little girl named Ashlyn. Ashlyn is 13 years old. She's from Utah. She did a Britney Spears song. Oops, I did it again. And I said, oops, how'd you get in, honey? I just didn't get it. She's another one. Ashlyn, I could tell, has been told that she's cute all her life. And she believes it. She didn't drink too much of the Kool-Aid. I don't see. She's an artist that, you know what? We're going to stop right there. She sang Britney Spears. Boom, there you go. Anyway, moving the fuck on. So they did all that, and it was all cool. So then they took them to the house that they were going to be staying at, showed them the house, they chose their rooms and all that. First challenge, they told them you got 2 hours to learn a song. Timberland picked songs for them. You got 2 hours to learn the song. You have a little showcase. A lot of my friends are going to come over. You're going to meet the people. You're going to perform for the people. But the one thing that I need you to do is you guys are going to set up for the party. You're going to help the crew set up for the party. So everything's cool. The kids go back. They're doing their thing. When it came time to set up, only person showed up to set up was Grant and his dad. The rest of them kept on going on. They was talking to confessionals about how hard it is and how can they do it in just 2 hours and this, that, thing, and the other. And nobody came to set up except for Grant and his dad. So that was that. They get down there and he pulls them all aside and he says, I have one of the hugest pop stars that there is came to meet you all. And they're like, who? And it was Nelly Furtado. And they were ecstatic. I love Nelly. Nelly gets out. She's so cool and so easy to talk to. So she talked to them and everything. So they went out and they began the performances. Ian went first. Timberland had chose a Justin Bieber song for him to do. And he said, I don't want him to always fall into the folk thing, but I want to see if he could take this Justin Bieber song and make it into his own. That's why he chose it. Sure enough, he came back with his guitar, baby, and tore that damn song up and made it into like that folk style, that very acoustic. Tore it up. I was like, yeah, Ian. After that, we have Crave Tay, who ended up coming down and doing Rihanna Diamonds. Okay, again, where I said she has stage presence, she didn't get to use it, and it has a blossom into, she don't have it down, because she was standing at a mic, singing Diamonds, because that's basically what you're going to do is stand at a mic and sing Diamonds. And being a performer myself, there is a difference to standing behind a mic and not moving and keeping a captive audience and being able to move around with a mic and keep your audience captive. She don't have that yet. She hasn't learned all that emote and all that just yet. Still young. So that was cool. And the vocals, again, not impressive. She was just okay. Um, Next, we had Ashlyn. She did This Love by Maroon 5. And she forgot her lyrics. But I'm going to give her points because she kept going. She She didn't even do like the trip up thing. She just started making up shit right off the top of her head. At 13 years old, that was very professional and that was pretty impressive. I still don't think that Ashlyn is that talented of a singer. I can't believe she actually made this show. Because I know there's a lot of other kids her age that are amazing. I can't believe that she made this show. But, professional, she did keep going. Um, Madison was next. He chose a slow song for her with no high notes, just to see her sing. And like I said, she's a very pretty little girl. She did very well, I thought. She just stood there, she sang her song, did very well. Now let me tell you about the main girl and her mother. So the main girl and her mother then did confessionals talking about how boring Madison was. Because they see Madison as a threat. They see Madison as a threat from the door because, one, when she opened up her mouth and she could do she has that whole Ariana Grande soprano thing going on. We already know Crave Tay can't do that. So they already see her as a threat, so they targeted her already. Talking about she was boring. No, baby. Your daughter was standing doing a standing still song, and Madison did a standing still song, and it was your daughter that was the one that was boring. But whatever. Moving on. Next, we had Grant. And Grant did Shawn Mendes' song Treat You Better. And again, killed it. Just he's the complete package. He's going to be that one. He's going to be the little heartthrob and all that. He's going to do it. He's going to have that whole Nick Jonas thing going on. Just wait. Just wait. Maybe not Nick Jonas, but definitely who's the other one that I'm thinking of? One of them little boys that everybody like, child. He's going to have that whole thing. He's going to have. I can see him right now with the posters and the T-shirts and all that. And little girl screaming. He has all that down. That works for him. So anyway, okay. So the next day after the party, Timberland pulls everybody together, and the way he breaks it down, there's three spots, and you want to get into these three spots. The bottom, there's a bottom two. So there's diamond is the top, platinum is the middle, gold is the bottom. So he actually, first thing he did, he started telling them about Grant. That Grant was the only one that came down. He's like, and if you want to work with me, I don't work with people that are not team players. So from the door, I'm not birthing any divas. I'm not doing it. No divas. So you got to be a team player. So don't let that happen again. So the diamond spot went to Ian. The platinum spot went to Grant. And the gold spot, which I didn't agree with, went to Crave Tay. And of course, she was in her confessional. I felt like I should have won. I felt like you should have been in the bottom. They said there's some things they wanted Madison to work on as far as stage presence. Other than that, Madison would have been in that gold spot. I believe that Madison should have been there. Not Crave Tay. But Crave Tay actually has a look. She has a marketable look. So, again, and she makes good TV because she's bitchy. So that was it. But I'm going to definitely continue watching this. It's very interesting. It's going to be an interesting journey for me as well, not to say too many really mean things about them because they're children. They are children, and I get caught up in my feelings, honey, especially when people be acting nasty, honey. So, but whatever, we'll make it through. But it's a good show. It really is a good show. So kudos to you, Timberland. I like it. All right, so I'll catch you all next week.